So is there a particular reason you picked this article to talk about today, Lucas?
Yeah, because we've all got to cut our own hair right now.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who's got to be on camera. Rainn Wilson is an actor best known for playing the socially inept paper salesman, Dwight Schrute. A character defined by his obsessive personality, paranoia, and crappy, awful haircut. A haircut the actor gave himself and then immediately began to regret.
Now, Carl, I remember Dwight.
Yes.
You alright?
Yeah, so I was putting a can on the floor.
Oh.
I'm the only one in the office, who gives a shit? My office, do what I want.
Oh, shit. Now, Carl, I remember Dwight.
Yes.
And he doesn't seem to give much of a shit about his appearance in general.
No, he doesn't really strike you as the kind of character who, like, you know, wakes up every morning and, like, spends any time whatsoever in front of the mirror. And that's something reflected in almost every aspect of the characterization of Dwight, right down to the costume that he wears, because I'm going to guess there's a photo of Dwight behind me right now, and that's pretty much the outfit he wears in every single, like, you know, episode of the show that he appears in. And that was a deliberate decision on behalf of the costuming department to reflect, one, Dwight's obsessive personality, because obviously he just buys and wears the same outfit all the time, and two, the fact that he doesn't give a fuck what he looks like. And I think there was even an episode where he talks about it, and he says, yeah, I buy all my shirts in bulk from my shirt guy. And while I don't wear the same outfit every day, I think all men eventually just settle into a look. I think it's a John Oliver joke where he says, like, there's a point in almost every man's life where he decides that I'm just going to wear jeans and a button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up a little bit every day of my life. And I deliberately avoid doing that. I think, you can't see me now, can you? Because obviously you're far away. Social distancing, adhere to it, folks. I'm wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt because I don't care anymore. Because I was like walking to the office this morning and it's a really nice day, but I can't spend any time in it. So if I've got to walk to the office, I'm at least going to walk wearing a Hawaiian shirt and some sunglasses. So fuck it.
Yeah, well.
I'm putting my sunglasses back on. I don't know where they are. Where are my sunglasses? I'm the only one in here. Where are they? How have I lost them? Fuck's sake. Fuck it. Sun's out, guns out, Lucas. That's the way. I'm wearing my fucking sunglasses. I'm going to pretend that I'm outside in the sun. So I've got fucking hot lights in my face. So, what are we talking about? And Lucas, I think of all the people involved with the channel, you're the person I would describe as the most flamboyant sense of dress. And I know, believe it, folks, I'm stood here wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt, but no. Lucas is like, you know, he's the fashionista of, like, you know, Fact Fiend. So, just describe the outfit you're wearing right now for the lovely folks at home.
I mean, I'm not exactly a fashionista right now. I am wearing, because I can't be seen, I'm just wearing, like, cut-off denim shorts. I'm wearing a pyjama t-shirt and a dirty hoodie.
Oh, what happened to the days of Lucas when you'd rock up wearing, like, a fucking suit? At least, though, you can tell me what colour's your hair.
My hair currently is, like, what? It's kind of a sunset-y colour. It's going from orange into, like, pink, into rose, into purple. So do you know what I want, whoever does this now, like, get a picture from Lucas, obviously, what his hair looks like now, and Photoshop it onto Dwight's head. Just so people can know, like, you might not be able to see Lucas, but you can, like, you know, you can get the feel of Lucas. So you said the costume designer gave him his outfit? Yes, that was, like, decided on, like, behind the scenes by the production crew ahead of time, although Wilson had some input on it in later seasons, obviously, as he settled into the role. But you said, like, that Rainn Wilson actually came up with the idea for that awful haircut? Yeah, the haircut was 100% Rainn Wilson's idea, and according to him, he got it by walking into a barber and literally saying, "Give me the worst haircut possible." And and as if that wasn't bad enough, he also told this barber, "Look, I want you to not only give me the worst haircut you can imagine, but also deliberately highlight my giant, and in his own words, ungainly forehead." So he's like, that's why he has, like, the really awful half curtains to just highlight how wide and massive his head is, and he did it on purpose. And, like, as someone who's now struggling with a bad fucking haircut, man, I couldn't imagine that. No, I couldn't. Well, like, whoever edits this, like, I already feel like shit as it is. So just feel free to just put a selection of, like, you know, bad haircuts I've sported over the years, like, during these videos behind me to really, like, you know, hit me in the self-esteem. But man, like, imagine the balls it would take that's going to say, "I want the worst haircut imaginable." Just walk in and goes, "Fuck me up." Literally, that is like the meme of "just fuck up my shit, bro, man." Like, that's straight up. Like, holy balls, man. That's some confidence. And as you might imagine, like, Rainn Wilson thought it was funny at first,
but almost immediately began to regret it when he realised, oh no, I have to keep this haircut all the time. Because we have to keep some level.
How long was that going?
Oh, it was 10 seasons, wasn't it? Or I think it's 9 to 10 seasons. It went on for a decade at least. So we had to sport that haircut for almost a decade on and off. And although the idea to get a fucked up haircut was 100% Wilson's idea, he was inspired by his British counterpart in the British version of The Office. The character Gareth, if you remember him at all.
I do, yes.
Yeah, and it's people who've not seen the British Office. Here's a picture of Gareth, played by Mackenzie Crook. And fun fact, I used to have that haircut as a kid.
No.
And I'll get a picture for someone when I was all bright-eyed mushroom. I was actually blonde as well back then, I think. And I used to have the mushroom cut.
Oh, God, no, Karl.
And similar to what Rainn Wilson did, Mackenzie Crook gave himself that haircut, deliberately to, make the character of Gareth just that little bit more awkward. And what makes this really funny, because obviously Wilson was inspired by Crook, is that Crook went, I fucking hate that haircut, and he actually turned down a role or a cameo in the David Brent movie because he'd have to get that haircut again. And when they asked him, is it really was that haircut really that bad? He responded simply, I had to have that haircut on my wedding day.
Oh, no!
Just think for a moment, yeah, I can fully understand why you wouldn't want to do it again.
Yeah.
Think the happiest day of your life, photos that are going to be on your mantelpiece until the day you fucking die, and you've got that haircut.
Oh,
no, and
Jesus Christ.
Wilson knew that Crook hated the haircut and that it almost ruined his fucking personal life and still went ahead and did this. Commitment, man, commitment.
Right, so you said that Crook's haircut basically ruined his personal life, or
Pretty
near
much,
enough.
Yeah.
And but Rainn Wilson had to have it for so much longer.
Yeah, I'd say Crook's haircut is probably worse because, fucking damn. But at least, though, he could do something with it when he wasn't appearing in the show. He could slick it back or something like that. Right, Rainn Wilson's haircut, not only did he have to have it for almost 10 fucking years, but the way it was cut and styled deliberately made it almost impossible to do anything with. Because, the hair and makeup people before every episode, Joe, the two little, side bits he's got, his little mini curtains, they would straighten them purposely to stick out and not be manageable at all. And obviously, if anyone's ever straightened their hair, it's very difficult to, unstraighten your hair. Especially when you're doing, a week's worth of shooting in a row where there has to be, some level of continuity, so it has to look the same. So when he obviously finished filming, he had, a haircut he literally could do nothing with because it was being fucked up every other day by the hair and makeup department because they were making it deliberately unmanageable.
No, it's so rough.
Yeah. Pretty bad, isn't it? And he says, there was nothing I could do. And he said, the most frustrating part about it is every other person on that show could, not be their character when we weren't filming. I could never not be Dwight because I always looked like him because there was fucking nothing I could do with my haircut. And that's a problem because Dwight's an asshole.
He is, yeah.
So he constantly walks around looking like that. He says, I hated it, but at the end of the day, it was my fucking fault 'cause I picked the haircut. And he says, oh man, I fucking feel that, man. I fucking feel it. So Lucas, I think it's safe to say that all the guys who work on this channel are not having a very good hair day, are they?
No, definitely not.
No one can see you guys, but I've heard from both you and Adam, you two got your girlfriends to cut your hair, correct?
That is true, yes.
See, I don't have that luxury. I live alone. Yeah, great, go me. I had to cut my own fucking hair. And people are thinking, Karl, it looks awful. I ain't cut this bit. I ain't cut the length. I only cut the top because it's my hair, fun fact, is so thick and grows so quickly that I have to get it thinned out every single week. Every single week I need to go to a barber or a hairdresser's and get them to not cut any length off, just thin it out. Because if it doesn't get thinned out, it just grows and mats to my head.
And Karl, how long did you go?
I have not had my hair thinned out in 4 weeks. And I probably won't get it thinned out for another month and a half if, isolation goes the way it's predicted to go. So I will not only have to probably do that again, and the worst bit is as well, because the way my hair is styled and grows, it grows straight and is styled straight. So like a fucking Gallagher. Right? Whoever I edit, put a picture like Noel Gallagher behind me. He can pull it off because he's a big dick rock star. I'm not a big dick rock star. I'm a guy on the internet, man. I've got to walk around looking like this. It's awful. And we've got like you and Adam are like, oh yeah, I'm just wearing a hat. I can't do that. I can't wear a hat in a video. I probably could actually. I could. The thing is though, when I wear a hat, because I've got like the long twiddly bits at the back, which haven't been cut in like fucking 4 weeks, I look like I've got a mullet. I look like, when I wear a hat, I look like Joe Exotic, and it's just not going on. It's not happening. I'm not happy.
I'm waiting to just get the video file, and it's just a fat Fiend like green screen hat.
Oh god, it's just I hate it. It's like people can probably see like the length on top is ridiculous, and there's nothing you can do with this mess. It is just there's so much of it, and the problem is with it being so thick and heavy, I can't style it.
Yeah.
Because the only way for me to style it is to get it like consistently and repeatedly thinned out, so there's like there's less hair, so I can actually like put some gel through it and make it do something. I can't do that, so I'm just stuck. And I look in the mirror and go, what am I gonna do? There's nothing. There is nothing that's gonna fix this fucking mess, and I have to be on camera for another 3 months. The worst bit, I know it's gonna be the worst bit. After self-isolation ends, I'll go get a haircut, but I'll still have videos coming out where I look shit. Because obviously we record so far in advance. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Let's just record 2 years worth of videos while Karl's in isolation.
Feel for me, folks, man. Feel for me.